just did a census. It's not been too many, months since we did a census. So it should be possible for the government to have information about the residents and people of Appiatse. Now, it's been a few months since this thing happened. Those who have survived, having to live rough, people are dead, all right? And their families are going to have issues. I don't see why, if we have a 5 million coming, the government cannot find some money or find a way of advancing some help to the residents and people of Appiatse. Even now, I don't know what has been done. And again, that black box approach is what is going to lead to a trouble down the line, and we should avoid it. So
is it not the case that
tell us on what legal authority are we exacting the 5 million? Where is that fund going to go, and how is it going to be dispersed? And once we know that, let's follow it.
The 5 million is an agreed sum, as we are told. It's an agreed sum to be paid, and it is without prejudice to any criminal or civil liability Maxam may be subject to. Don't you agree that the first things that the people need for now is homes and their medical care where that is needed? Because if they are going to be giving money to do anything, they first need a place to lay their heads.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they have to have a place to sleep. So if you're not going to give them money, but you're going to give them maybe makeshift houses or whatever it is, let's see some action on the people of Appiatse. Now, you said that it is an agreed sum. Samson, what you and I know is that what that suggests is that it's a gentleman's agreement. In the emotion and fury of the things that have happened in Appiatse, I can expect that anybody will come forth and say, I will do this and I'll do that. It's like a fundraising thing. People come in the euphoria and promise all kinds of things. When it dies down, what stops the Maxam people from saying, I'm sorry, we've changed our mind and we don't think that we are supposed to pay that money. After all, the fine should not be more than 50,000. What stops them? So the 5 million, if I saw them bring in, prefabricated housing, okay, which can be done in 3 months, and I will know that that money is going somewhere. If I saw them put a medical team, nothing stops them from having a field hospital in Appiatse right now. That can be produced. Senor Jose and Co. built a hospital in record time in this place. So by now, there should have been a field hospital in Appiatse taking care of the people. Not everybody died. Some people were wounded. And some of the wounds is a spectrum, severe to mild. Who is taking care of them? Who is paying for their medication? Okay, so I haven't seen enough action. And I don't say everybody should come and report to me, but we need to see that some of these things are leading to, answers to the people of Appiatse. And then what will come later should be set in such a legal framework that they cannot derogate from it. Right now, a gentleman's agreement is not good enough. We are not seeing the immediate actions that we must be seeing. Wherever there's
your suspicion is that being a gentleman's agreement, they can change their mind anytime, but they have their brand to protect. And you suspect that they may change their minds depending on how the people take their decisions regarding what to do. Supposing they start filing suits all over the place and they are claiming hefty amounts in those suits, they may rather want to channel this money into paying for those damages?
Absolutely. Samson, if you or some other lawyer was advising them, you tell them, please, you can give this money and later you are going to have to pay another money in terms of the legals and whatever it is. So please hold on. If it's a gentleman's agreement, nothing binds them from honoring or dishonoring it. And please, let's be clear. These companies, and I mean every company, especially multinationals, they only care about their profits. To the extent that they are going to be able to defend their profits and they have viable business in Ghana, they will continue to be here and do the right things. We have seen big multinationals walk away because they calculated that it's not going to be viable to continue to be in Ghana. If Maxam or whoever it is, mining company or whatever, come to the conclusion that, look, given the future that we are looking at, we are going to be saddled with all these costs and whatever it is, they will roll up their operations and leave. Forget about their brand.
You know, the 5 million together with the fine is on the basis that they have seen what they say, the demonstrable cash flow. So they clearly must have what it takes to pay that amount of money. without, you know, being affected?
Well, they may have the cash flow for it. It does not mean they are going to give it to you. And mark my words, they will be doing their calculations by now and ask themselves, what does it look like for the next 20 years in Ghana? If they are going to be saddled with lawsuits and millions of dollars in damages and whatever it is, they will leave this country.
They literally have a monopoly over this business. So it's good business for them.
It's the same point I'm making. If Ghana is good business for them, they will stay here and pay those things and then continue to do their business. But if they realize that Ghana is not going to be that good a business, they will roll up and leave. We should not think that these people or whoever they are love us so much that regardless of whatever they are facing, they're going to continue to do business here. They are seeking profit, and that's what is
all right.
Let us make sure we tie them down whilst they are here. Make sure we have lien on some property that they have. Make sure that we've done things in a legally sound way, not a gentleman's agreement, so that even if they leave, which is their prerogative, we will still be able to go after them and get them to come and take care of our people who they have done.